Omega Katana.
Previously on the Omega Katana. To Sony's racism and also backwards hypocrisy, double standing bullshit. That I cannot stand. That I call corruption at its core. To annihilate competition. That's what the left will do. Annihilate the competition. Let me say that again. They do that, ban West, attack Japanese games, because they know Japanese games play better, their soundtracks are better, they have better stories, end the story. Yo, this is your boy, the Omega Katana, giving you a video today, and this is referencing on the Sony Censorship policy 2 nights ago, and all I just have to say, I'm really disgusted at Sony's preventing games not being uncensored for its niche audience and such. So why in the hell they decided to censor a product that's targeted for niche people, for a niche genre or a niche market? Let me tell you why. It is because, as I said before in my previous video, it's about competition. I'm not talking about the podcast, but before the podcast, that it's about competition. The woke SJW left in charge of Sony Computer Entertainment America, or the Sony branch, hates competition. Even though their threat is actually niche Japanese games, but this connects to all Japanese games. Because why? Because ever since in the mid to late 2000s, when Japan's making a comeback to gaming, due to Persona 5, Nier Automata, Ace Combat 7, and lots more games. And they secretly felt triggered and pissed off that Japan's making a comeback, while most of their Western games that aren't Last of Us 2, Spider-Man, God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn are barely making a blimp. And it's really aggravating them to the point in 2018 they passed the infamous censorship law that targeted Japanese games, as proven when they released Last of Us 2 a couple days ago. But I think people are going to call me crazy. Why? Because I think that I caught up a conspiracy theory that they're going to attack Japanese games and view them as undeemable in the West. Let me tell you, that's what the executives and the woke people at Sony are at right now, because they did not like the fact that foreign games are doing better than their Western white counterparts. Yes, I said it. They did not like it due to the Japanese are beating out most of their Western AAA crap for various reasons. So what they do, they pass this law to make it harder for Japanese to gain a foothold in the North American market. It's not just them. It's just like all Japanese games. But they target the niche ones first because they're the easy prey. They're not going to attack Square Enix, Namco Bandai, or what's that one company? Konami. Nah, they don't count, but let's put them in for example. Those companies, when they cannot attack them. If they do, there will be huge backlash from their established fan base. But they target the ones that are anime, that specialize in niche anime games. But I'm not the Senran Kagura or those moe fan servicely games. I'm not a fan of, but I am not a fan of eliminating competition and punishing those companies due to not conforming to your standards or taste, let alone competition to get into your foothold to your market because it doesn't conform to your beliefs. Fuck that shit, man. I don't care if you believe in Buddha, a flying chicken, the live stream, or Jesus Christ, alayhi wasalam. If you can compete in the market and get your share. Everything in life is not for free. It's a competition, as I said. Life is a competition, and you have to work and earn your money for it. But unlike many of the woke, they despise, I mean totally despise capitalism because of what I said, because capitalism endorses and approves of competition. And healthy competition is actually proven due to the 90s war of Nintendo and Sega that they keep making quality games and that push the boundaries with their concepts and gameplay so it can entice customers to come buy their games or consoles. But due to today, everyone's playing it safe, everyone's having a shooter game, every game is the same because there is no competition. No one's not pushing forward, and no one's not pushing or striving to be better because there's no competition. Instead of healthy capitalism, we got dirty, filthy capitalism. People who want to hoard money instead of investing money to make better products, to improve their products so people can entice to buy their products. Feel me there? You think, well, you're going along here? Good. But people are saying it's about censorship. It's about censoring those anime titties. No, it's not about those anime titties anymore. It is about Japanese games and others that don't conform to their views and their guidelines. And by guidelines, I mean their taste, not rules. Taste. This is like becoming Bernie Stolar all over again. Ever since in the late 90s, around 96, 97, when the Sega Saturn came out in the US, a guy named Bernie Stolar, who was the former ex-Mattel, ex-Sony CEO at the time, was approved only 3D games because it's the hit fad back in the day. And as a result, many wonderful Japanese games were blocked due to being 2D. Yes, I'm not making this up. You can go ask any gamer or Sega fan and they will tell you that Bernie Stolar is the fucking devil. I'm serious. I'm not making this up. Bernie Stolar was a real person. Google him. And that's one of the reasons why the Sega Saturn flopped, because they blocked all the enticing good games that what made Sega Saturn famous. Look no further than Sakura Wars, Blast Wind, Rabbit, and so much more. And also this is not just with the niche Japanese games like Senran Kagura. This is going to, if this doesn't stop, they're going to start targeting and humiliating and bullying AAA Japanese devs like Square Enix, Sega, Namco Bandai, From Software, you name it, to fit in their guidelines to be more globally accepted, aka American or European based mindset. Let me say that again. American or European based mindset. Kind of scary, huh? It's kind of an imperialistic view and thinking. And call me as a hypocritical conspiracy theorist. Oh, Omega is a conspiracy theorist. Bullshit, man. I'm telling the truth here. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. I'm not being like Razor Fist. Connect the freaking dots. And this is why Razor Fist hates Sony. But it's one of his reasons. He's not a big anime fan, but he despises Sony. At least he's straight up about it. But these chumps and cowards at the woke crowd at Sony Computer Entertainment America or Sony Entertainment in the US, fuck you, man. I know what's going on. You just want to eliminate competition so your AAA games can sell more and win more awards. Let me tell you, if you want to make good games, strive to be fucking better. Strive to make improvements. Strive to make better gameplay mechanics. Strive to be better with your consumers and fans instead of attacking them because they are calling you out on your BS. And seriously, I cannot. And don't forget that I want to talk to the famous Black the Gamer on Twitter to make a podcast about this topic, because it's like I cannot make it under like 20 or 10 minutes without tiring my vocal cords out. But please support the podcast. Go watch that episode when it comes out. Spread it to your friends. Spread it to your family. Spread the podcast because it ain't woke, unlike Sony Computer Entertainment. As the words of a famous upcoming author says, don't spend money at those who hate you. By Brian Neminer of the upcoming niche hit Combat Seed Frames. It's a tribute on Mobile Suit Gundam, Gone, Front Mission, and Metal Gear. Go check it out. Those books are awesome. And according to that quote, people, don't spend money at those who hate you, despise you, mock you, belittle you for calling them out and demanding better. Because I want games to have, I believe in open competition, an open free market, and freedom of expression. Not this closed crap, gotta follow our guidelines. Fuck your guidelines or taste, man. Fuck you. And that's all to say for now. Peace. And don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment below in the comment box below the video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that blue bell. And don't forget to check out the podcast as well. Don't forget to check out my Spotify on the podcast, iTunes, Google Podcasts, or whatever, or Anchor. And feel free to leave me a comment. I really appreciate the support. And that's all to say for now. Peace.